How are you, my friends? This is review questions number 1 on trigonometric identities, reduction identity, and sum and difference formulas. Question number 1, if sine 22 degrees is equal to k, let's find sine 562 degrees minus cosine of 68 divided by cosecant squared of 742 degrees in terms of k. So let's take each function separate here. We say sine 562, we can find the coterminal. So we subtract 360, it will be sine of 202 degrees. Now this angle 202 is in quadrant 3, so we can find the reference. We subtract 180 from the 202. And this is in quadrant 3, so we have a minus. So this minus coming from quadrant 3, so it's minus sine 22, and we know sine 22 degrees is equal to k, so this is minus k, the first one. Now the second one, cosine of 68, it's not in the given here, so we can use the cofunction. Sine of 90 minus 68 will be sine also 22 degrees, which is k. Cosecant of 742, we can find that first, then we square the value. So it will be cosecant of 742 minus 720 to find the coterminal. This is 2 times 360. So it will be cosecant of 22 degrees, cosecant of 22, 1 over sine of 22 by the reciprocal identities, 1 over k. When you square it, you get 1 over k squared. So just put the values here, minus k, and there is a minus from the question. There is another k, over 1 over k squared. So minus 2k cubed is the answer. Question number 2, we have this equation here, sine of x plus cosecant of the x all squared plus cosine squared of the x divided by cotan squared of the x minus 3. All this is equal to a sine squared of x plus b over c sine squared of x plus d. Let's find the value of a times b times c times d. So clearly we can start from the left side, use here the expansion formula from the algebra, a plus b squared, simplify, use the trigonometric identities until you reach the form here on the right side to figure out what is a, b, c, and d. So we can expand here sine squared of x plus 2 sine of x cosecant of the x plus cosecant squared plus cosine squared. Then I can see that cosine squared of x plus sine squared of the x is equal to 1. And I know also sine of x times cosecant of x, that's the product of two reciprocals. It will be 1. See here in this rectangle here, I put all the formulas that you need in this question. So there's a 1 here, and that 2 times the 1 plus cosecant squared. So I leave that. Now, cotan squared of the x, I can write it as cosecant squared of the x minus 1. See from here, 1 plus cotan squared of theta is equal to cosecant squared of theta. So cotan squared of theta will be cosecant squared of theta minus 1. And there is a minus 3 from the question. So it will be minus 4. Now cosecant squared 1 over sine squared of x. So here you find the LCD. 3 sine squared of x plus 1 over sine squared of x. Also the same here, 1 minus 4 sine squared of x over sine squared of x. Then you cancel sine squared of the x. So rearrange the equation. Now you have 3. This is like a. Sine squared of x plus b is 1, and then minus 4 is this c, and d is plus 1. So when you multiply a, b, c, d, you get minus 12. Question number 3, we have secant of u is equal to 3 over 2. U is an angle in quadrant 4 given. Also cosecant of v is equal to 3 over 2, v in quadrant 2. Let's find tan u minus v. So the formula is easy. Now, for the formula of tan u minus v, we need tan of u, we need also tan of the v. So we can work with the given here, secant of u, 3 over 2, so we can find the cosine of u, 2 over 3, which is x over r. From there, I can find y using x squared plus y squared is equal r squared. Remember, minus for the y, because this is u in quadrant 4. Now, the same for the v, cosecant of v, 3 over 2, so it will be sine of the v, the reciprocal 2 over 3, which is y over r. Then I can find x. So now I have tan of the u minus square root of 5 over 2, tan of the v minus 2 over square root of 5. Just put the formula here. Tan of u minus v will be tan of u minus tan of v divided by 1 plus tan of u times tan of v. But the numbers that we have found for tan of u and tan of v, and we have to do some work here in the fractions. Please, you can check it yourself until you get minus 1 over 4 square root of 5. Rationalize it. So it will be minus square root of 5 over 20 is the tangent of u minus v. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. I hope I can see you in another video with another topic. Thank you guys for listening.